Hey, it's Brian G. Johnson, and today I thought it would be fantastic if I could spend 20 minutes doing a screen capture tutorial video that walks you through the process of implementing a method that I like to call the expired cash flow and piggyback rankings enhancer, and we're going to put a method on the end of that word right there. And what's really neat about this is the goal here is twofold, and that is we're going to create a brand new revenue stream. Let's get back here. We're going to create a brand new revenue stream within a matter of days. And literally, this process takes me about between 2 and 3.5 hours to set up. And I'm done, and I'll walk away. This is based on rinse and repeat. It's very simple. You don't baby the thing. You just set it up. It's done. And time again, I would say about 50 to 75% of the time, the result is I have a small income stream. Now, I'm not going to tell you thousands of dollars, but imagine being able to spend a couple hours on something that all of a sudden began making you $1 a day, 30 cents a day, $50 a month. And if you continue on the path and you continue to rinse and repeat and you do this 10 or 15 times, all of a sudden you're looking at $500 a month. And literally, I used this method myself, and I went from 0 to about $4,500 to $5,000 in the period of 6 months. So again, the first goal is an income stream, and the second goal, and this is kind of the new stuff, like I said, I continue to massage this method. I change it, I tweak it. I wouldn't be surprised that one day if I came out with a full-fledged course, because it is so powerful. It offers so much opportunity, and there's still tons of opportunity in this method. But what I've been doing lately is to increase the rankings, the search engine rankings of existing sites that are my money sites. These are sites that are building my opt-in lists. These are sites that are selling products as an affiliate. These are sites that are earning money with AdSense. And again, I get to do two things. I get to make money with my new little venture right away, small amounts, but it all adds up. And I get to increase the rankings, page rank, and traffic of the money sites. Powerful. Here's the battle plan, and as I mentioned, I'm literally going to spend 20 minutes, 40 minutes, however long it takes. I'm going to post this to YouTube. I'm going to post it on my website. This is yours for the taking. It's free. I'm going to go into as much detail as I can. So you might want to save this page, share this, do whatever you need to do so you can return to this video on YouTube or else on my site, because I really am going to get into the heart of this matter. I'm going to show you some pretty powerful stuff, and I think you're going to be pretty excited by what you see. Now, the battle plan, as I mentioned, is we're going to launch websites, and the goal is to begin driving traffic immediately. Now, the traffic flows from two places. Number one, these are expired domain names where once there was a website, and other sites on the internet have linked to this domain. So visitors are clicking links on the web and they're landing on your brand new domain you just bought. That's traffic. You can monetize that. You can turn it into cash. The other thing that happens is we're going to be giving Google exactly what it wants. And the Google algorithm is based on three very simple things, and that is content, links, and time. And this method, what it does is it really kind of shortcuts, and we get a piggyback off the work of others in the links section and the time. And the reason why is, again, it's an expired domain name, and you'll find a lot of sites are actually linking to this old domain, and you're going to see it in your own eyes. If this square here is your new expired domains, you might have these little sites that are linking in, and they had links to the old site, which is no longer there, and you just bought the domain and it's yours. So you get a benefit from the links, and because the site has been online, it's developed history with Google, which history is very, very important, and that goes into the time factor. So that's what we're going to be doing. That's the battle plan. We're going to create small little websites. You can build them into bigger sites. Sometimes it makes sense. They're so powerful and valuable. I'll quickly tell you about some of the expired domains I've bought in the past. I bought one that was based on textbooks. It was based on a store that was on the Harvard University. The store closed. They let the domain go. I picked it up, and I was making hundreds of dollars a month, and as much as $7, $8, $1,000 a month for 2 years in August before kids would go back to college. The way I did that was I basically launched a site. It ranked really good for a bunch of keyword phrases because the old domain was attached to this authority site that was based on a store. Pretty powerful. Another site. Now this one I paid a little more for, but once in a while you'll find these too. I paid a couple $100. I got a domain that was based in one of my favorite niches, which is Halloween. It was a page rank maybe a 3 or a page rank 4. It was listed in the Yahoo directory. Very powerful. Again, links, right? I'm leveraging links and powerful links. In fact, a link in the Yahoo directory costs you $300 a year. And I got to take advantage of that by buying this expired domain. And I went on to monetize the site, and it made me bucket loads of money, and it helped my other Halloween sites as well. So we're going to be leveraging expired domain names that already have much of the 3-part ranking formula, and that is we're really taking advantage of links that are already established to an expired domain and time that has been developed in the history that's been developed with Google. And we're going to quickly build out a brand new website which will be monetized by AdSense, affiliate links, or other advertising programs such as Chitika. Now, when I developed this for the first time, I was monetizing with eBay, and I was also monetizing with AdSense. And the reason I did that is I wanted a simple formula I could use time and time again. I didn't have to think about or go find an affiliate program. I went with the affiliate program that offered pretty much everything under the sun, eBay. If I bought a site that was based on lawn sprinklers, I could sell those. If I bought a site that was based on jewelry, I could sell that too. And that gave me an opportunity to link into eBay, make money with eBay, and make money with AdSense. You can do the same thing. So what do we need to make this work? Well, number one, we need to find an expired domain that meets the criteria that I'm going to give you as we move forward. And what I'll tell you is I'm going to show you some expired domains. And every day, thousands and thousands of domains expire, and you really need to cherry pick the ones that fit this criteria, because about 98% of them will not. But I'm going to show you how to identify the right domains that you can bid on, that you can buy for pennies on the dollar, and you can then move forward. Now, after you take control of the domain, you simply launch a WordPress website on the expired domain. And once you claim ownership, you move forward. You launch the site and you post, 10 articles. And the neat thing about this is most of the time I'm kind of you want to use unique content kind of guy. And the reason is quite simple. If we look back at these 3 things for Google, if you start with a new site, you don't have any links, you don't have any history or time, so you better do good on the content. Because Google's going to come by your brand new site and they don't see anything that it's looking for. And if the content is terrible, you're not really giving Google any reason to pay attention to you. However, with this method, well, we're taking a shortcut. We've got tons of links, we've got tons of time, we've built up trust, and that's one of the nice things about this, is if you're not really hip on posting content and writing content, I'm going to show you a way in which you can take private label rights content. You can literally have a site developed in a matter of minutes, and you can actually take the 2 to 3 hour time period and cut it down to about an hour, no problem. Okay, so let's talk about what the domain name needs to possess before you bid on the domain. So number one is it's got to be indexed in Google. We want to find a site that potentially can start driving traffic through rankings in Google. If it's de-indexed, it's no good to us. It should be at least 2 years old, and when we search for expired domains, we can put that in the search criteria, so we're only return domains that are older than that. And I'm unplugging the phone so I don't get interrupted. Good. Okay, and the site should have a page rank of at least 1. And quite honestly, sometimes I'll even go for a page rank 0. But if you're just starting out, I would say just sometimes you have to look a little bit more. But try to find a site, a domain rather, with a page rank of at least 1. And there should be a few backlinks that are visible in the Site Explorer, the Yahoo Site Explorer. And we'll we'll go over that in a minute. So let me show you kind of how we find these things. In fact, I'm kind of on the page now. So you come to GoDaddy. Let's kind of move this kind of like this. And the funny thing is like I've mentioned, I've been doing this now for about 3 to 4 years. And I absolutely cannot believe there's so much opportunity, and it's still here day in and day out. And the reason that is because of the sheer number of domains that expire on a daily basis. Now you might think, well, I'm sure other people are doing this and I'll never find a good domain. I promise you the opportunity is here. Sometimes you might not find a domain for 2 or 3 days, and then all of a sudden you'll find 4 or 5 on the next day. All we need to do is we're going to go into auctions, and we come to this page. You see there's all these, gosh, look at GoDaddy auctions, and now some of these domains, insnap.com for $10,000, China SPAC for $50,000, s3q.net for $50,000, State of Photography for $5K. I'm not interested in any of those. Really, I'm interested in a very particular type of domain. And when you're on the GoDaddy auctions site and page, it's important to understand that most of the people that are here and buy these domains are in a very different business model than what I'm sharing with you today, and that is they're buying domains, they're holding them, they're looking for domains for their business. They're willing to spend a few $1,000s to have a really memorable domain. However, we're just looking for an opportunity. We're looking to spend $50 or $30 or $20, buy an expired domain that's been around for 8 years and maybe is a PageRank 2, and we can do that with this method. So the way we kind of filter these domains, and I'm going to move this over so you can see this part of the screen now, is the advanced search. And you can see we've got all these open, we have all these bits of criteria here. So the first thing we're going to do is look at predefined. Now we have featured, most active, expiring, ending soon, fixed price, closeouts, bargain bin, and so on. And you could even look at all the domains, but you don't want that. You want expiring domains. These are the domains that people are letting go. You might be wondering, why would someone let a domain go, Brian? Well, what happens, you see, is that it might be someone that's just not that knowledgeable about internet marketing. It might be a business. In fact, really what I like to try to find is old, failed businesses that once had a website that was listed online for a number of years, and what happens is other business websites end up linking to that site, like localyahoo.com, and that starts to develop the history, the link building, the page rank with Google, and it gives you something that we're really after. So the first thing is we're going to select expiring domains. So I'm going to put less than 4. And the reason why is I'm not looking to get in a bidding war with people. Again, and really, personally for me, I might be willing to spend a little bit more on some of these domains, but if you're just getting started and you're trying to make money, try to find the gems where there's not a bidding war. So let's put less than 4, and that'll just keep your cost down. Now, keywords we're not interested in. Your niche might be mobile phones. That's not how this works. Your niche is whatever domain you find that matches the criteria. Might be a swimming pool site. It might be a site on artwork. It might be a site on vintage wooden toys, and that's the market you're going to go into. Characters, we could care less. However, I don't want dashes. And the reason why is because I'm really trying to identify high-level domains that are professional, and hopefully I'm looking for those domains that were once associated with a business. And how many business websites do you know that have dashes? Not too many, right? We'll pass on that. Price. I don't want to spend any more and then put in your own budget, so I'm going to say $100. Attributes. We can skip this. Buy now, website featured. It's not what we're looking for. Traffic. this is the one measurement that we can use to try to really identify a domain where there used to be one time a website on the site. So what we're going to do is for traffic, we're going to say a minimum of 2. And all we want to do is just be able to look at any website where this metric comes up. So we'll say even just 1, above 1. And don't worry about the bigger numbers in traffic, because there's a lot, like this is actually pretty good though. Look at this, bulk muscle. And I don't know if this is an expiring one or not. We're going to search, but boy, I bet you that's going to go for a higher price. It ends in 3 hours. Man, bulkmuscle.com. I'm interested in that. Let's go back here so I can keep showing you the criteria though. So traffic, just put 1, and that way sometimes you'll find an expired domain where the metric is just 7 or 2 or 1, and it's a great domain because there's other things that go into the calculation that may reduce the number in scope but doesn't hurt hurt our chances at all. Okay, domain age. Again, remember, we want a minimum of a 2-year-old domain. And ending in, let's just say 2 or 3 days. So I'll put 2 days. And the way this works is domains are listed and the auction period is usually it's 7 to 14 days. So what I do is I'll come in and I'll search in the morning, and I'll actually even put in 0. I want only domains that are available today. Now for this demonstration I want to look at a few more domains, so I'm going to put in 2. And I'm only looking at expiring auctions and extensions. I only want a .com, a .net, or a .org. And the reason why is I'm looking for those quality domains that were associated with a business or an organization. And I'll tell you, I found some great .orgs that had a lot of page rank because they were like a society of something, and they let the domain go and they switched the domain, and other sites were linking in. And I was able to take advantage and kind of piggyback on that page rank and the link and the history. So these are the only 3 domains that I'm interested in. And right now we're going to go from basically probably 50,000 domains, and we're going to search and we're going to cut down the amount of stuff we can really see. And let's move this over now so we can take a look. Okay. Now here's the traffic. Stonebridge today, 0 bids. Now sometimes what I do is I actually will look for like just 1 bid. If there's just 1 person, and this is actually, it's already over. Can you believe that, guys? 8 seconds. That's the time. So if I refresh, that domain is gone. But motorcycle helmet country. Let's just see why that person was bidding. Let's do a little investigation work. Now what we can do is the first thing we want to do is we want to come to Google, and we're going to do a site : search with the domain name to see if it's indexed. Remember, that was very important. It says motorcycle helmet country. It's indexed, and what do you know? It's got a page rank of 1. That's pretty good. So someone just found one that's a page rank of 1. It's also got motorcycle helmet, which this could have been a store. Pretty cool. So I'm going to actually now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste that URL, and I'm going to go to what's called the Yahoo Site Explorer. And if you just search for Yahoo Site Explorer, this will come up. And I'm going to paste in the domain, and I'm going to explore the URL. Now there's no pages indexed in Yahoo, but I did see pages indexed in Google by searching this code right here, site : and then the domain. And because of that, I'm interested. And what I see here is there's actually links, links. Euroshack, so it looks like a website directory. It's got a few links. So I might be interested in that, and I'm wondering, it's probably it's all over, but that would be one that I might want to bid on. And the idea then is I can simply launch a site quickly and easily based on motorcycle helmets, motorcycling. I can monetize with AdSense or eBay. eBay would be simple, right? Motorcycle helmets, motorcycles, motorcycle accessories. But let's just take a look at some of these other domains and see if we see anything. and I'm going to say go ahead and show me 200 domains. And look at all the domains that are listed here, guys. There's a lot. Okay, now these domains are ending in a minute, so I'm just going to scroll down to about 2 minutes. Stock Trader Chart Site, Speedway Baptist Church. And I'm just looking for something that might be based scrapbooking moment site. Okay, I've actually done this with a scrapbooking site, and I've made great money with the eBay affiliate program and AdSense, and I am very interested. So let's see if we find anything. I didn't see any results for that, so we're done. Okay, no problem. Let's go back here. Mixed threads. That sounds kind of cool. Let's see what that one's about. I'm just going to type in again into the Google search engine site : and the domain, and there it is. It's listed, and I see this is a page rank of 0, and I think I can probably do better, so I'll go back and continue looking. Baby Gear 365. That's a good one. I like that name a lot. I'll go ahead and search again. I'll simply paste in the domain, and it's not indexed. Okay, cool. And basically, it's going to take a couple minutes. Places to belong, and at this point, this is a Daniel Son's Uncle's band or something. Sometimes you can find bands that have deformed. They're not together anymore. A daycare, Baptist daycare, Baptist church, internet cooker. Let's see. Readinghouse.net, Bluetooth. Let's see what that's all about. That might be interesting. And literally, what I usually do is I'll spend 20 minutes a morning looking at these domains. And you're like, well, Brian, none of them are indexed. Who cares? Well, some of them are. I promise you that. It's just a matter of going through, taking your time. And okay, so here's one of our rules. So if it's in another language, you pass. Because if you go ahead and publish a site and it's not in the same language, it's not going to work the way you want. Here's a site that's based on, it looks like art or something. So I'm going to go ahead and see if it's indexed. And as you see, some of them are indexed. Okay, there we go. The artist, contact, work, retouching, reselleart.com. Okay, this is a page rank 0, but I am kind of interested. So what I'm going to do is I want to learn a little bit more about it. Sometimes I will personally buy a domain that's a PR 0, but I prefer one that has page rank. No results, no page rank, and I'm out of here. Hockey, something about hockey. And there was another hockey site I saw today. Sometimes you'll find a few sites by the same people, and sometimes I let good ones go. Hockey message board. Hockey ass message board. Oh, okay, that sounds interesting. Page rank 0. Okay, let's go back. Alright guys, so hey, this is Brian, and I kept searching for another minute or so, and I came up with this one right here, fullcom.org or something like that, and it's got 2 bids, and it's going to expire in about 12 minutes, so the auction will be over in a few minutes. So I copied that, I went to the domain, and look what we have here. It's actually a page rank 3. It's interesting. And right away I think it's an organization. I think I mentioned that oftentimes it can be a business. Sometimes you can find organizational sites. So I went ahead and I put in the domain at this Yahoo Site Explorer, and I see 17 pages, and I can see right now that it's got some WP language for WordPress. RS feed. So I can see that it used to be generated by WordPress. Now the other place you can go to learn more about a site is archive. And if you just search Google for archive, you'll come up with the first listing. And I'm going to type in the domain, and I'm going to go take me back. And let's see what we see. Now what this site does is it tracks domains, and you can see that this site has been around since 2004, and it's got some good history here. And if we click one of these links, we can actually see what the site used to be about. So what I might do for this site is I would look at the content, and our mission is to break down barriers and generate opportunities for families in the Cedar River neighborhood and surrounding communities. So you know what would be great is to create a small site based on this town, Cedar River, and fitness, friends, health, bodies. I'd look at some of the content, and then I'd simply buy the domain, launch a website. And what's powerful is if you look at a lot of sites, like let me show you one of my internet marketing site. I could put in a widget in one of the sidebars, and in the sidebar I could have a links widget, and I could link to my money site. So, you know, as I mentioned, this process is based on twofold. It's based on making money, creating a new income within days, and also to increase the search engine rankings of an existing money site by kind of sculpting the page rank and pushing page rank. And all I need to do is create a site on this domain here. Look, it's not even, it's not online, it's a PageRank 3, and just post some similar information. There's no reason why Google wouldn't want to index that, and I'll keep the PageRank. And I've done really well to increase my rankings and increase the links to my site. And it's a lot easier to build your own links in this kind of manner than to go out and try to ask people and whatnot. You spend, literally, you can have this done in 60 minutes. If you do everything manually, it might take you 3 or 4 hours, but it's pretty simple and easy. So this was a good example of what I would do. So at this point, I'm going to click this icon. It says Add to your watch list. Now it looks like I need to log in. I might have been logged out because I've been static for a while. But at that point, you can go into your watch list and you can bid on this. And what you want to do is you want to bid with about 3 minutes left in the auction. And the reason is if the auction is expiring in, let's say, a day, if you bid, it's like raising a red flag. Hey, this might be a great opportunity. Look at this domain. And you don't want other people nosing around with your business. So at that point you bid, and you're either going to win the auction or not. And I recommend that you have a budget in mind. So I'm willing to spend $30 on this domain. I'm not going to spend more than that. And if someone else is there bidding, then just let them have it, because you really can find a lot of opportunities for expired domains with links and so on. If we sort by, let's sort by number of bids. And again, this is just another great way to identify the good domains, because a lot of people are, they will go ahead and they'll bid, and it kind of raises a red flag. Scholarshiptips.net. Right now it's going to be over in 35 minutes, and the price right now is only $22. And I really want to know what that's about, because that sounds like a great website to make money with AdSense. So I'm going to search. I'm going to search colon or site colon and then see if it's indexed. It is. Okay, it's a PageRank 0. So okay, I'm not interested in that. I'll go back, and I'm just kind of curious. I love this. This is kind of fun. Online World Chess. What's that? That's interesting. Heck, I'll just go straight to that domain and see. Hey, look at that. There's another one, guys. It's a PageRank 3. I mean, this stuff is just, it's awesome. You can make a site about chess. How many index pages? It's got 3 index pages. Okay, cool. So now what we're going to do is, I like this one even better than the other one. I mean, I like them all, right? Let's go ahead and explore. So there's 3 pages and there's 39 links. The best chess tables. Chess.uk. Wow. Skynet. there's all these links from different sites. Free Space Virgin, chessbase.com. Wow, this is a great domain, and I might add this to my watch list as well and bid on it. So that's really how you find the domain name. That's the battle plan, and now what I want to do is kind of share with you some other ideas. So let's kind of map this out quickly, and let me show you how I do this. So in this case here, I want to get my drawing tool. This round circle is going to be my money site. This is a site that you may already own that's driving some traffic and making you any money at all. And the money that you're making is based on free search engine traffic. And if that's important to you, well, then what you can do is you might buy that site on Chess or that .org domain. And you quickly build a site, and they've got PageRank. And then in the links section, you just add a few links to your money site. And then you post content to the site, and you're done. And you might post 10 posts, and then you walk away. And what you're doing is you're pushing PageRank and links into your money site. And you can do this time and time again. And each one of these sites can also earn you a small amount of money with AdSense or with affiliate programs, maybe $1 a day or maybe 50 cents, kind of like the rapper dude. And that's kind of the mapping it out and whatnot. Pretty exciting, pretty awesome. And I want to share with you a way now where you can learn more about this. And I've come up with kind of a bonus for the content part. One of the things I mentioned about this concept is you can go ahead and you can get started doing this. And this is really the one time or the one method that it doesn't rely, for me personally, on high quality unique content. And the reason for that is we're leveraging links in the history that has been built up with Google. So we can get away with some content that's not as high quality. So this is where this comes in. The Ultimate PLR Article Collection. And basically what this is based on is this has got thousands and thousands of articles built in that you can basically grab the content quickly and easily, and you can post it to a site. And remember, you're not launching a brand new site that doesn't have anything going for it. You're launching a site that's been around for years. There's links pointing to it, and Google loves it. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to go, I'm basically in the search options, categories. Here we have arts, business, fashion, food, home, family, recreation, and sports. I'm going to check out recreation. Let's check subcategories. I don't see anything there. Let's go to search. I'm just going to click search. I'm going to type in chess. Hey, there we go. Legendary chess greats. Chess rules then and now. So here's the content for my site. I've got 2 articles selected. The Chinese chess. I don't know. We'll take a look at that. Mind trivia puzzles. The Indian chess. World Chess Championships. This is awesome. Look at all these articles. I have about 10 or so articles I can grab from the software product. This is from my friend James Jones. It's a heck of a tool, and this is what's the kind of thing that makes this whole process so easy, because you're leveraging different elements. You've got a complete system. You're not just trying to do one little thing like with an article, PLR article, but you've got a powerful domain. It's an expired domain. It's got links. You've got the content. You can push rankings of another website. You can earn money. It's a very well thought out through process. And this software, I believe it sells for less than $100, like $67. And what I'm going to do is anyone that buys that product through my affiliate link, and again, this is affiliate promotion, I want to let you know that up front. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you access to a course I created called Auto Content Cache. And this is a massive course that's based on automated content, and you can do this thing exactly as I'm talking about with Auto Content Cache. In fact, you're going to learn of a lot of other ways in which you don't have to worry about writing the content, and you're going to get a great source for content with James Jones and his PLR software product. And if you buy that with my affiliate link, I'm going to send you auto content cash. And again, this is a big course. It's probably got about 60 or 80 videos, 100-page manual. There's lots and lots of depth to it. And one of the things that's really neat, as I go over in depth the piggyback method that I've been talking about now for 35 minutes. And you're going to see step by step exactly how to find the domains, what to look out for, what's good, what's bad, and you're going to be able to do this and duplicate this for yourself, and it's pretty darn powerful. Now, not only that, I'm going to also include access to my keyword research tool, another report that I created called Just Born Keyword Phrases. I'm also going to throw in the 3-hour profit plan and Firefox plugins for marketers, and this is all again based on stuff I use, things I do. Like this report here is pretty cool. Firefox plugins for marketers. You can do screen captures. It won't cost you a thing. You don't have to buy Snagit. You don't have to buy software. You can get a little plugin for Firefox. You can do that. Have you ever heard about FTP? You've got a FTP files from one site to another, or a server or something. You can do that with a free plugin. So these types of reports are worth their weight in gold. They'll help you move forward. And all you need to do is click the affiliate link to buy this product that I mentioned, which again is, we need to do this. The Ultimate PLR Article Collection, and I'm not sure if this thing has got 10,000 or 50,000 articles. It's just got tons and tons of them, though. Let's search for gardening. So I think I might be in, let's search again. So gardening. So here we have idea. Gardening gifts, wrap your gardening gifts in love, gardens, Oakland Gardens, gardening for kids, just tons and tons of articles, and the content is here for you, and you can just go through this process, boom, 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 boom. And what's neat is that you've got a website. You're not even relying on the search engine rankings for Google. If you get that, and you'll get it about 50% of the time, it's icing on the cake. You're going to get traffic from people accessing links from these old links that are pointing to an older domain that you now own and control. And you can fill it up with a nice site listed with this content. You can make money, and you can build links to your money sites. So that's it. I hope you guys like this tutorial. I'm pretty excited about it. I do this all the time, like I said, to drive PageRank and links to my personal sites. It works really well. In fact, did I mention my my inner circle friend and partner, Aiden Booth? We've been doing some experimenting on this piggyback method, and we're taking it in new directions, and we're going to release another report in probably about a month's time. Pretty powerful, and you should be on the lookout for that. So anyway, hey, Brian G. Johnson, thanks for watching. I think you should jump on this immediately because it really does work. I'm having great results, and you can too. See you soon. Lastly, to buy this, the affiliate links will be listed on my blog post. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a post on my blog, and I'll have an affiliate link to buy the PLR software that you can use to make this work. It's cheap. It's like 60, 70 bucks. And all you do is you're going to forward your receipt to my assistant Hannah. Here's the email address, commissionritualsupport@gmail. Make sure you include the subject PLR bonus, and I'll go ahead and I'm going to get you auto content cache, the keyword tool, a couple reports, and more. So great stuff. I'll also have the affiliate link listed underneath the YouTube video. So all you need to do is click on the link at YouTube, and you'll be good to go. Okay? All right. Thanks a lot for watching. Check this out if you're looking for a way to start making some money pretty quick and build some PageRank links. Take care, guys. I'm out of here.